Right, everyone, so we're going to start standing today. So if you have any hand weights or if you have your Pilates ball and bits and pieces, some water, keep them handy. And we're going to start with some standing stretches and some leg work. So let's go. We're going to start standing nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down. So inhaling up, exhaling back, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Big exaggerated roll. So let's bring the elbows into it now, rolling up and back, breathing in and out. And let's switch direction with the elbows, bring them forward and down, breathing in and out. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to sweep the hands up, hands together, exhale, push and press. So breathing in, breathing out. Really reach and stretch, exhale, push and press, breathing in and out. 3, 2, press it down. Last one, we're going to keep it here, shoulder height. Drop one hand down, reach the other across. So inhale to the center, exhale across, breathing in. Inhale and exhale, that's it. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold it here, little pulses, pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way over to the other side. Little pulses, pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back. Well done. Okay, let's move the feet out, toes pointing forward, sweep the hands up, hands together, and then we're going to exhale down, press the hands together, and stretch down as much as you can. So breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Slow and steady. Inhale and exhale. Press down. Breathing in and out. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold it here. Palms pressed together. We're going to pulse it out. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach the hands out. So one hand on the front of each leg. Keep the legs now nice and straight, and then we're just going to hold here and then tuck our chin, looking behind us. Slow deep breath. Breathing slowly, and then we're going to creep back up, rebuild the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up, and roll the shoulders back and down. Well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to reach the hands, point the fingers into little circles. So chin up, looking forward, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and out. 3, 2, 1, and switch direction. That's it. Breathing in and out. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Little pulses, pulsing the hands up and down. Breathing in and out. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Now palms together. Turn around. Press back. Palms together. Press back. Well done. Inhale. Keep it going and press. Breathing in. 4 more. 3, well done. Push it back. 2 more. Last one. Pulse. Now pulse behind. Palms facing back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop them down. Well done. Okay, we're going to move the feet in, and we're going to bring them just maybe hip distance apart, toes pointing out to the side. Roll the shoulders back so our upper body is nice and tall. You can bring your hands on your waist, or you can leave them down by your side. We're just going to lift the heels and lower. So lift and lower into the calf raise. Now, If you have your weights, you can grab them here and use them for the next little set, but you don't need to, okay? So the weight of your arms is plenty. We're going to do a bicep curl. So from the side, our elbow is tucked in, palm facing up. So toes out to the side. We're going to lift the heels into our bicep curl, drop it down, chin up looking forward. Lift, lower. Lift, lower, that's it. Breathe in. Well done. Exhale up. That's it. Breathing in. Keep it going. Well done. 4 more. Find that point of balance. Hold. 2 more. Last one. Okay, hold it here. Now we're going to squat down, press up. We're keeping the heels up off the ground. Squat down, press up. Now we're going to change the hands. We're going to squat down, reach back, bring the hands in front. Okay, shoulder height, but shoulder width apart. Breathing in. Now, if the heels are too much, drop the heels onto the mat. Hold it here. Okay? If you can though, keep the heels up. Press back. That's it. Breathing in. Keep the upper body nice and tall. Keep going. We're just going to go straight down, straight back up. Okay? So try not to do this. Okay? Straight down, straight back up. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold here. Hold. Little pulses. Pull the belly button in, but keep the arms still. Lift your chin up, looking forward. Breathe slowly. Breathing in. 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. Drop the hands. Well done. Roll the shoulders. That's it, roll it back and down, well done. Okay, bringing the feet out much wider this time. We're going to lift one heel, squat down. Lift the other heel, squat down, okay? So drop, press, drop, press. Knees out to the side. We're going to change the hands, elbows tucked into the side, bring them out. So breathing in. Now the arms here, what we're doing is elbows tucked in, press it out. Breathing in. Okay. So breathing in. Elbows tucked in. Just press them back. Push back. Breathing in. Elbows tucked to your rib cage now. 4, 3. Slow it down. 2. And 1. Hold here. Little pulses. Pulse it up. Stretch the arms. Hands facing down to the ground. Little pulses. Pulse it here. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Switch legs. That's it. Pulse it out. Keep the arms up. Breathing in. 3, 2, 1. And drop it down. Well done. Roll the shoulders. Bring the feet in. Just pedal them up and down. Well done, everyone. Okay. Bring the feet in now. Heels quite close together. Now, anybody with knee injury or a hip injury, just bring them out an inch or 2. Okay, play around with that, see how it feels. So, upper body tall, chin up, drop down, press up. Okay, drop down, squeeze the bum, dig into the heels. Now, we're going to move the arms, exhale back. So, breathing in. Nice light weights now, half to 1 kg. If you can manage the 2, that's fine. But just remember, don't be under too much pressure with the shoulders. Well done. Knees over your toes. Keep the upper body tall. Well done. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Now, lift the heels, both heels, and repeat. If that's too much, just continue doing this, okay? So we're going to lift the heels and repeat. Breathing in. Okay? Pull the belly button in, arms straight back. Lift the heels up if you can. If it's too much, just drop the heels. Okay? See how you feel. This is really good for the knees and the hips, okay? 3, 2, 1. Hold. Little pulses. Pulse it out, pull the belly button in. 3, 2, 1, and drop the heels, drop the hands, well done. Pedal the feet up and down. Breathe slowly, breathing in and out. Okay, feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forward. We're just going to roll up, roll down. So from the side, you're digging into the big toe and the ball of your foot and back down. Okay? Lift, lower. The slower you go, the better. So lift, pause, and lower. So that's how you make it more challenging. You just slow it down. Now we're going to bring the arms shoulder height. Drop it down. Okay? Lift and drop it down. Okay? We want a little bit more. We're just going to press the hands back. Straight arms. Push back. Breathing in. Push back. Okay? So keep going. If you want a little bit more again, just reach the arms up over your head. Press back. Okay? So straight up over your head. Lift. Push back. 4 more. That's too much. Hold with shoulder height. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it back. Now we're holding the hands back. We're going to pulse behind. Better with weights. Push back. Push, push, push. Getting into the triceps here. Press them back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your shoulders. Well done. Okay, bringing the feet out nice and wide. Last little bit of our standing here. Pull the tummy in, so we're going to tilt our hips towards us. Bring the knees out. Drop down. Hold. Hold. Little pulses if you can. Now, if the pulses are too much, just hold. Let's bring the arms in, reach. Okay, into little circles. If you can pulse, do. Breathe through it now. Breathing in. Pull the belly button in, keep that upper body nice and tall. Keep going with your circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, switch direction. Back to your pulses if you want. Breathing in, we're nearly there. Point the fingers, you're holding weights, light grip. 3, 2, 1. Hold, bring the hands in. Press back. Bring them in. 3 more. 2, and we're done. Last one. Drop it down, straighten the legs. Well done. Give a little pedal up and down. Well done. Take a seat. Now we're going to do the arms seated. And we know that when we do the arms seated, the core is more involved. So our focus here is sitting up as tall as you can. So we're going to double up today. We're going to do mermaid while we do the arms, okay? So mermaid, one heel into you, the other heel tucked in behind. Now, sit up as tall as you can. Try and roll side to side. You should feel both sit bones on the mat. What I mean by sit bones is when you roll side to side, you should feel those hip bones in underneath. Sit up nice and tall. Now, weights again, optional, elbows up. Exhale back, let's get moving. Breathe in. Keep up tall, chin up. Our heart rate is up now, let's keep it there. Reach it back, 4 more. 3, 2, well done, reach, last one. Hold, little pulses, pulse it out. Now with the arms, I'm just going to keep going, keep going, keep going. You stop if you need to. Okay, we'll have the odd 10-second break here and there, but keep going back in, breathing in. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing in. Well done, 4, 3, 2, well done, last one, hold it, little pulses, pulse it out. Now, if you want a little less, bring your arms a little bit forward. If you want a little bit more, bring them back, squeeze those shoulders together. Well done, breathing in. Pulse it up and down, keep it going. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, let's go, last set, breathing in. Quick little break after this set, squeeze it back. Inhale. Now, keep going with the arms. I want you to pay attention to the rest of you, okay? Have you gone and leaned over to the side? If you have, straighten up. Chin up looking forward. Hold. Little pulses. Pull the belly button in every time you breathe out. Slow deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Drop the hands. Quick 10-second little break here. We're going to switch the legs over to the other side. So switch the legs. And again, sit up tall. You will want to veer to one side, rock side to side with those sit bones on the ground. Let's get to it. We're going to bring the arms up. Goal post position, little pulses. Pulse it out. Now, if you want a little less, bring them a little bit forward. Again, if you want more, bring them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Pay attention to the position of your hands. They should be facing forward, okay? So not out to the side or the back. Facing forward. Pulse it up and down. Get going as soon as you can. Now, if you want more, make the movement bigger, okay? But somewhere in the middle is usually good. You can keep going for longer. Keep going as long as you can. When you need a break, drop down. But I don't want you to drop down until you really feel that you don't have a single more breath left in you, okay? Keep going as long as you can. 4, 3, 2, we're not stopping, we're pressing down. We're breathing in, keeping the elbow up, press the palm down. Now try not to do this with your wrists, flat arm, press down. Breathing in. Well done. Keep it going, pulse it down. Inhale. Okay, you're feeling this all the way along the arms, cross the shoulders into the chest. 3. And again, we're not stopping, we're just changing. 2. Last one, hold it here. Tuck the elbows, lift. Tuck the elbows, lift. So our palms are facing in towards each other, roughly in front of our belly button. Lift. Breathe in. Okay, well done. Lift. Better with weights if you have them. Grab them now. Use them for the last little bit in the arms. Lift. 3 more. 2. 1. Hold. Bring it back up. Back to our pulses. Chin up looking forward. Pulse it out. Now chin up. Shoulders push down. What I mean by that is don't be up here. Okay? Press them down. Get some movement in here. 3, 2, 1. Press down. Breathing in. Remember what I said? Keep going as long as you can. Just 3, 2, 1. Drop down and lift. Breathing in. Lift. That's it. Sit up nice and tall. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now last set, we're just doing 6 reps of each. Lift it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can do it. Press down. 4. Last one. Hold. Drop it. Lift for 6. Lift. 5, 4. Sit up nice and tall. 3, shake. Okay. Stretch one arm in front. Keep it nice and straight. Put your palm of your hand above your elbow. Pull that hand in towards you. Look over your shoulder and focus on your breath. Slow, deep breaths. Okay, breathing in. Breathing in. Okay, give that a little shake. We'll switch arms. So bring it over, grab just above the elbow. Turn your head, look in the opposite direction. Keep breathing in through your nose. Keep pulling that arm towards you. Okay, bring it down, give it a little bit of a shake. And we're going to bring the legs in front. Okay, give them a little shake. Now, you can just sit with your feet hip distance apart and pull the toes towards you rather than pointing. Or if that's very uncomfortable, you can bring them a little bit wider. But just pick wherever you feel the most secure in the position. And then the upper body, I want you to sit up nice and tall. We're going to reach the arms out and then we're just going to twist the torso. Okay? So we're not moving our arms. What we're doing is here. Just here, stretching the arms, twist, center, twist. Pull the toes towards you. Breathe in. Keep it going. And 4, 3, 2, last one, twist, center, drop the hands well down, give the legs a little shake. Okay, so we're going to lie down flat on the mat, do full body stretch. Okay, so if you have your ball, grab it, keep it handy. Okay, press the heels together, reach your hands back, hands up to the ceiling, and then we're going to push and press. Breathing in, push and press. Breathing in. 3 more. 2. Last one. Push and press. Okay, so we're going to do some roll-ups now. So if it's a while since you've done it, maybe just have a look before you try. Or you can start with the modified version that I'm going to show you now. We're going to bend the knees, keep the feet hip distance apart, pull the low back into the mat. So try not to have any space here in the low back. We're going to grab our ball if you have it, or you can use a weight, but just something to keep your focus on. We're going to roll up. The minute our arms hit our ears, okay, I'm just going to bring this hand down so you can see. We're going to tuck our chin and then peel up, press the ball, okay, and then we're rolling back very slowly. So our focus here is tucking our chin and we're lifting the vertebrae up one at a time. So we're not lifting up or pulling ourselves up, forcing ourselves. It's all very slow and controlled. Arms up, chin tucked, peeling, squeezing, and rolling back down. Okay, so breathing in and out. Okay, inhale, exhale up. Breathe in. Okay, squeezing the core. Now, if you want to go to the full roll-up or stretching the feet out, keep the feet hip distance apart, and it's really important you dig in with the heels, pull your toes towards you. It's the exact same principle, and most of this is mind over matter, okay? Most people think they can't do it until they do the first roll-up and then they forever do it. So we're going to breathe in, squeeze the hands together, roll up, keep rolling, and again remember it's vertebrae by vertebrae all the way forward, and then we're reaching down and we're going to pulse it. 3, 2, 1, and then the roll down is just as slow, keeping the arms up here, shoulder height, roll, 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 all the way back, stretching the hands out, okay? So a few things I want you to watch out for is if you're lifting your legs when you roll up, okay, what's happening is that your feet are probably not flexed, so you need to pull your toes towards you and the low back into the ground. So I find it helpful to count it out. So you peel and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, count it back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pay attention to where your voice changes. It's usually 4, 5, or 6. Okay? Usually when you get to the mid-back section. And if you really want to challenge yourself, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can press your feet together, point your toes, or what you can do is pause and then move. Pause and move, pause and move. What I mean by that is lift and stop. Okay, so you're stepping, moving, stopping. So then you know it's not momentum that's pulling you up. Keep going and really focus on your breath. It's really important that you exhale out when you're rolling up, okay? Empty lungs make room for you to roll forward. If you're holding your breath, your lungs are full and it's really hard to get that last stretch. Well done everyone, looking good. Really focus now, keeping the chin tucked into your chest. Squeeze the ball, you'll also get that extra work in the arms, but it gives you something to focus on. Okay, so let's do one more. Rolling up, breathing in. Rolling up. Reach forward. Now we're holding here. Now if you have your ball, just pulse forward. Okay, so we're keeping the arms here now, shoulder height, toes pressed in towards each other. And we're going to do a spine stretch, so we're sitting up straight, press forward. Sitting up straight, press forward. Now you can even roll back a little bit. Push forward. Roll back. In. Now slow it down. Roll it back and press. 2 more. Last one, hold. Now little pulses, pull the toes towards you, pulse it out. 3, 2, 1, and then you roll back all the way down and lift your hands back behind your head. Into a full body stretch, take a little breather. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to bend the knees. Tilt the hips towards you now. We're going to just drop the ball by your side because we can use it for the next one if you want. Now what we're going to do is come into a tabletop and we're going to use a few props. Now if you have your ball, use your ball. If you don't, cushion, pillow, newspaper, absolutely anything will do. What we're doing is we're testing our tabletop, okay? So bringing one leg at a time into the tabletop. I'm going to use my ball. I'm going to hold it here. Now if I move, the ball will fall. Okay, fall on the ground, it will fall towards me, fall off the side. So when I do that, what I'm doing is checking that I'm in the tabletop, because it is hard to know unless you have a mirror in the room. Flex your feet, pull the toes towards you. Now we're going to do the hundreds. I'm going to use the weights, again you don't have to, but really keep the thumbs tucked in as tight as you can. So we're going to pause now for a second, breathing in and out. We'll breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 10. Well done. Now, keep going. Now, if you're using this and you notice that your legs are moving around, okay, that means that you're not stabilizing your core. So push the low back into the mat. Breathe slowly, breathing in and out. Breathe in, keep pulsing, strong arms. Now just remember, thumbs brushing your hips. Strong arms, hands down to the ground. If you want to lift more, lift your head, neck and shoulders, tuck your chin, look towards your thighs. Breathe slowly. Okay, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. back to our tabletop. We're going to bring the feet hip distance apart, pull the toes towards us. Now, I'm going to use the weights in my hands, but again, you don't have to. The weights just give added resistance, great for building bone density and muscle fibre. So we're going here, we're going to tap one heel, bring it up. Tap the other heel, bring it up. Now, keep going, and our feet are hip distance apart like this. Okay, so they're not super glued together like they usually are. Hip distance apart, holding the arms straight up over your chest. Breathe in. So we're not double tap, it's a single tap, lift. Tap, lift. Okay? Push the low back into the ground, breathing in. Now hold, bringing the arms back. If you're holding your weight, you're tapping the top of the weight on the ground, lift it up. Other arm, tap, lift, tap, lift. Now we're keeping the legs still, pressing the low back into the ground. Strong arms, straight arms, hands facing in towards each other. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bring it up. Hold it here. Now readjust, push the low back in. We're going to bring the same arm and leg back down to the mat. Tap, lift, alternate. Lift. Lift. The whole time now we're pushing the low back into the ground. Straight arms, tap with the heel, straight down. Breathing in. Now don't worry if you can't reach the ground with your arms, if your shoulders are very tight, just bring them back as much as you can. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Hold. Now we're doing opposite hand, opposite leg. So let's tap our right foot and bring our left arm back. Okay? Bring it all the way up. Left foot, right arm. So opposite arm to leg. Tapping the heel, bring the hand back, lift. Tap, lift. Again, push the low back into the mat. Really engages the core. So by moving the legs and arms like this, our core is working really hard, okay? You'll feel it. You'll feel it in the tummy, right in the lower part of the tummy, under the belly button. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Hug the knees, okay? Now, pull the knees in towards you. Squeeze them in. Rolling motion here. It helps to stretch the low back, stretch the glutes. 3, 2, 1, and then we're just going to roll side to side, roll it out. Keep going, breathing in and out. Well done. Come back into the center. We're going to go into a single leg stretch. Now we're going to grab our ball again. So a couple of uses. You can use it here as a little pillow to stretch your neck. If you find that your low back is a little bit uncomfortable, this is great action. Or we can use it as a prop to make the single leg stretch just that bit more challenging. You can bring the knees together, move it into a tabletop, bring the ball underneath. Okay, leaving the legs do the work by themselves. Now, there's a middle ground, okay? Stretching like this. One hand in the knee, one hand down by the ankle. You can pick or you can move between them. You don't have to stay in one version. Keep it going. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hug the knees, hug them in, have a little roll side to side. Well done. Come back into the center. Let's do double leg stretch. So again, you can have your head on the ball or you can use the ball as a prop. If we're using it as a prop, reach back. Hug the knees and reach. Breathing in. Again, if you want to make it more challenging, you just slow down, add a little pause, and hug. Okay? Pause and hug. Or go back, leave your head on the ball, hug the knees, and reach. Now, if you want to go a little bit easier, if you feel like this isn't too comfortable on your low back, just superview the legs together, bring them straight up to the ceiling. Breathing in. If you want a little more, just bring them lower to the ground and hug them in. But it's up to you. You can move between them, okay? You can have a middle ground. Breathing in. But using the ball is great. It keeps focus on the position. Breathing in. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hug and hold. Okay, have a little roll side to side. Well done. Okay, drop the ball to the side. So we're going to go into rolling like a ball, and we're going to do a few different versions. So just make sure that the mat is comfortable. You can double up or go and move onto carpet or something. Roll up. Okay. Make sure there's nothing behind you. Make sure you have room to move. So you come to the end of your mat. We're going to lift the legs up. And when we lift the legs up, we're keeping the legs super glued together, pointing the toes, and then we're holding in, but we're not squeezing and holding. We're just keeping the hands here. Just holding the legs in position, tuck your chin. Now with this, it's curling the spine, so it's not a flat back. Curl and roll. Try and keep your legs up off the mat if you can. Rolling back. Breathing in. Roll it back. Okay, well done. Roll and up. Now, if you want a little bit more, we can do seal, okay? So that's bringing your hands in between your legs, bring them around, grab onto your heels, and lift like this, okay? So it's just rolling like a ball, but slightly more advanced. Lift up, roll back. Okay, tucking your chin. Roll it back, breathe in. Now, if you want a little bit more advanced version than that, roll, clap, and clap the feet together. Okay? Now whether it's 1 or 2 or 3, but what we're doing here, when we don't drop onto the ground, is we're engaging the core, finding that point of balance. Roll back, and up. Okay? 3, ideal, before you move. Again, if you want something a little bit more, open leg rocker. Now, open leg rocker, it's your hips that this challenges more than anything, so it's really tough on the hip flexors. So if you feel like your legs are shaking, that's completely normal. Just do as many as you can. We're going to roll back, but straighten our legs and keep them as straight as we can. You'll feel the shake, feel the quiver. Roll it back and up. Again, if that's too much, just go back, roll like a ball. Okay? Okay, well done. 3, 2, and 1. And hug the knees, and we're going to roll back down. Hug the knees into your chest. Take a little breather. Well done, everyone. Focus on the breath. So those are great for your back. Okay? Great for your back. It's called articulating the spine, so it's like oiling the spine. We're getting the blood flowing into the muscles. If you find it very uncomfortable, and sometimes if you're very slim, you can feel it a lot on the spine. So you can double up on the mat, or you can do it on a rug or a carpet, or even on the bed. And then we're going to roll side to side, use your elbows. Okay, well done. Coming back into the center. So we're going to drop the feet down. Okay, bring the hands out, palms down to the ground. Superview the legs together and then just roll the hips side to side. Try and keep your knees pressed together if you can. Roll it out side to side. Well done. Okay, 2 more. Last one each side. Roll it out. And then back in. Okay. Same thing, but we're going to do it in tabletop. So lift the leg up one at a time. And then roll it out side to side. So this is great spine stretch and great for the obliques and the waist. Really use your hands here. Press into the mat. Roll it out. Okay, 2 more each side. Roll. Roll down. You see my knees are too close to my chest, so I'm just going to push them away a little. And back into the center. Hug the knees, well done. Pause for a second. Focus on the breath. Breathing in. When you're ready, tuck your hands in underneath. And then we're going to exhale and roll up into a seated position. So breathing in and lift. All the way up. Well done. Okay, so we're changing it up slightly. We're going to come up into all fours and do some core work, but also get the legs as well. So with these, make sure if you have any knee problems, use a cushion or a pillow under your knees or double up on your mat. The same goes for carpal tunnel. But spread your fingers nice and wide to make sure you grip on the mat. Don't keep them super glued together. Spread them out nice and wide. Hands directly under your shoulders. Okay? Toes flat into the ground, so I don't want you to dig your feet in for this one. I want you to press the front of your foot into the mat. Now, for this one, what usually happens is our knees come in nice and close, but we're going to push them back so that we get the core working. Now, we're going to inhale. Exhale, opposite hand, opposite leg. So stretching and lifting. Bring it back where you found it. Stretch and lift. Now what you'll find is your knees will creep in here so your core isn't working. So just keep an eye on it. Make sure you're moving them back. Breathing in. Nice, flat from the back of your head down. Try not to let your head drag or your shoulders or your elbows bend. Lift. Bring it back. Inhale. Breathing in. Keep going. Now, sometimes it's helpful to use something like a weight. Pop it between the knees so that you're not tempted to bring the knees back together. So sometimes I would do this, just drop it here, and then you have something to focus on. So you bring it here, and then reach. And then you also know where your knees should be landing. Okay? Breathe in. Now, if you want a little more, lift and hold. Just hold before you drop. Okay, well done. And drop. Try and bring the arms straight out in front. Sometimes they may go for a little wander out here. Bring them back. Breathing in. Two more. The last one each side. Bring it back. Now, we're digging the toes into the mat. We're staying where we are. We're going to do modified plank. So we're going to exhale up. Strong arms, straight arms. Don't bend the elbow. Push into the palms of your hands and lift. And then lower the knees and hover. So hovering as long as you can before you drop them down. Okay? So breathing in. Push into the toes. Lift, exhale, squeeze the tummy. Hold. And then lower slowly, slowly, slowly. well done. Breathe slowly in through your nose. Drop, drop, drop. Hover. Hold. 3, 2, 1.5, 1. Drop down, well done. Sit back into your child's pose. Stretch the hands out in front. Creep the fingers out. Breathing in. Slow and steady. Inhale. Keep going. Breathing slowly. Creep the fingers a little bit more. Okay. Come back up to the top of your mat. We're going to go into more traditional plank. So if you want to do a modified version, you come down onto your forearms, press the hands together, interlink your fingers, reach it back and drop down. Okay? Now, if you want more of a challenge, you're going to come up to the top of your mat, hands directly under your shoulders, feet hip distance apart, deep breath. Now again, don't drag your head, lift it up, breathing in. Exhale back, and then drop. Now, keep here as much as you can. Try not to let your hips fall, or do this. This isn't a plank, okay? This is your plank. Breathing in. Push into the palms of your hands. Stay up here as long as you can, breathing slowly. Now, if you want, you can rock back and forth, put a little bit of challenge on it. Three, 2, 1, hold, drop one knee, drop the other, get back into your child's pose this time, bring your elbows in, palms down onto the ground, and breathe, just focus on your breath. Okay, back up into all fours, time for a nice stretch. So again, spread the fingers into cat-cow, so we're going to lift and arch. Okay? Lift the middle of your spine, drop your head down and look back between your legs. Lift your head up, arch. Now keep the arms straight. We're not bending the elbows, or we're not rocking back and forth or doing this. Okay? Straight up. So it's just our head and the middle of our back that's moving. Breathing in. Keep it going. Inhale. 3, 2. Last one. And back into neutral spine. Pause for a second. I'm going to tread one arm through. Drop our ear and our shoulder to the ground. Now leave that hand rest. Now if you want more of a stretch, sit back towards your heels and you'll feel the stretch in the low back there. Keep pressing into this palm. Well done. Push back up and we switch to the other side. Reach and stretch, dropping your shoulder and your ear to the ground. Well done. Push up and then we're going to sit back and sit on one breath. Well done. Alright. How are we feeling, everyone? Good. Roll the shoulders. Breathing in, roll it back as you exhale. Big exaggerated rolls. Okay, switch direction, roll it forward and down. Breathing in. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hands together and press. That's it. Sit up nice and tall. 3, 2. Last one, hold them shoulder height, hands together, turn them around, press back, breathing in. One more, keep them back here, get your pulse behind, just with a nice stretch to the chest. chest and shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Well done. Give the hands a shake, give the legs a little shake. Well done, everyone. I'm just going to hit stop in the recording. Thank you so much.